not that. Hi, I'm Susan Arruda. Welcome to my series on Do This, Not That, where I teach you what to do, what not to do with exercises that are commonly performed incorrectly. Now, you want to do it right in order to get maximum results as well as to avoid injury. So today, I'm going to take you through the squat. Now, doing a squat with a bar, okay, one thing you don't want to do is position the bar right on your cervical bony part of your spine up here on your neck. You don't want to do that. That hurts and it's not comfortable and it'll put pressure on a place where it shouldn't be. So you want to actually position it a little bit further down where your traps are, the medial part of your upper back shoulders. So position yourself so that you are in the middle of, centered to the bar, in the middle of the center of the bar, and then the catch should be slightly lower, okay, not up so that you have to go on your toes. So make sure that you're under it, then you stand upright and it's on you securely, okay. Now, you do not want to lean forward and fall forward like that. Don't do that, okay, so this is not good, okay. So you want to think drop down and straight up, okay. Down, it's literally the movement of sitting down on a chair and pushing back up, okay. Another thing you don't want to do is if you're squatting and you're noticing that, you know, the weight is falling forward, that's an indicator that you're probably bending forward from the waist. So if you're feeling pressure on your toes, you're doing it incorrectly, okay? So you want to put the pressure through the heels, okay? And ideally, you know, shoulder distance apart gives you the most stable base of support. Of course, you can vary that later on, but that's what you want. And you want to lift your toes up in your shoes slightly to make sure that you are putting the pressure on your heels, okay? And that'll put the workload on the working muscles, your quads and your glutes, and not on your kneecap, okay? Another do not let your knees go ahead of your toes, okay? In line or behind is good, but if your knees are tracking way over and beyond your toes, that is not healthy, not good for your kneecap. So protect your knees and knees behind or in line with the toes. So another thing is yes. So you want to make sure that your toes are not angling outwards, okay? This is a single squat. What happens lots of times is your toes start to pronate outwards, which indicates weaknesses and tightness in hips, and that's another area you'll have to strengthen and keep flexible, outer thighs. So you want to make sure that you're looking at what your toes are doing. Okay, so you want to make sure toes are pointing straight ahead and they don't start to sway out as you're doing your set. Another thing is, don't do this, okay? That's an indicator where my knees are coming in. Oh my goodness. That's an indicator that you have a weakness or you're using too much weight, okay? So you want to make sure that your abductors are strong and can handle the workload and staying in proper alignment, okay? That's really, really important. Another thing is, you don't want to put your chin down on your chest. Always keep that space between your chin and chest, looking straight ahead, and looking slightly upward can help with that, okay? But then just monitor your alignment. Another thing you don't want to do is you don't want to collapse through your back, okay? So you don't want to round the upper back, okay? Nor do you want to excessively arch your lower back. Okay? So you want to maintain a flat back. Down and pushing up. And so think straight up and down. Exhale. Flat back and head in neutral position. So those are some key items that you want to watch for. Also, if you are holding on to dumbbells to do your squat, like so, okay, you want to be in scapular retraction. So you don't want to let your shoulders fall forward. You don't want to round your back, okay? So either using the dumbbells or the barbell, you do not want a rounded back when you're squatting. So pulling your belly button in tight, always part of your setup. Staying in draw in, okay? So keeping that core engaged. So now you don't want to collapse through the shoulders here. You want to stay in scapular retraction. So what that means is down and back, okay? So when your chest lifted, your chest leads. Dumbbell squat, barbell squat, chest is lifted. Not rounding of the back, not falling forward. So stay in scapular retraction. You don't want to drop down here. You want to stay nice and safe through the shoulder, through the scapula. And of course the breathing. Don't hold your breath. So many people do that. That is not conducive to strength. And of course you don't want to pass out and get dizzy. You want to exhale on the hard part. And generally, the gravity assisted part is easy. Exhale on the push. So a great cue for staying in proper alignment is to keep, pretend that you have a cup of water on your head, a book on your head, and you stay nice and tall. Okay? So get the breathing right, all right? Also, if you're just starting and you're really unsure about how to do this, you are going to start with a basic squat to get the alignment right. So you're gonna sit down, stand up. All right, so the rule is shoulders stacked over your hips. Okay, you don't want an excessive arch in the back. You want a pelvic tilt, okay? So tuck your pelvis forward, pulling this in, down, and up. Simple as that, okay? Inhale, exhale. Toes up in your shoes, weight through the heels. And exhale. And of course, monitor your alignment the whole time through. Start with this. And gradual progressions to the weight-bearing squat. All right, do this, not that, do it right, and keep getting stronger and better.